What's up, guys? We're here with Mike at Reboot Reality. Mike, please introduce yourself.
My name is Mike Rodney Avila Lopez, otherwise known as SilverRupee in the FGC community. And I am primarily a Street Fighter V player, but also venturing into commentating the past little while, about like a year and a half. Going with Street Fighter, Dragon Ball, a little bit of Tekken on the side too.
So a little bit more about that. What got you into esports and what were your passions starting out?
So I would say what really got me into esports was just the FGC as a whole, actually, I'm not gonna lie. Especially from watching the first like tourney for a fighting game I ever watched was EVO 2015. That was the Momochi
Infiltration?
Momochi Gamer Beat final.
Oh yeah, that's
the
right.
stick.
And then like the fact that they had, was it last game, last round?
Yeah, it was the last game, last round.
Oh my god,
the
dude.
Stick malfunction. The second round was the whole thing where Gamerby had to take the round.
Yeah.
And then it was just 1-1. They were both iced after it too.
Yeah.
And like the hype of it
just died down.
The hype of it died down,
Oh
but
my
everybody was
God,
so anxious
dude.
about it. That in turn was like the one thing where I'm just like, damn, I need to get in this like, right away. Well, a lot of people know this. I used to be a Call of Duty kid.
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
Yeah, Call of Duty player. I played a lot. Started out in Black Ops 2. And then
The best one.
yeah, the best one. That actually is my favorite one.
Yeah. You traveled for a tournament with your school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that experience?
It's actually pretty interesting how I even got into that. So like if we go back in the clock, actually it started out with me first off getting introduced to the Sheridan Esports team.
Yeah. How did that interaction come to be?
It was weird. They had actually been doing a qualifier for a Street Fighter V tourney that they were hosting inside Sheridan. What was going on was I think it was the film and theater students, fourth year film and theater. They were hosting it to actually act as their production that they were making for the project. Played in a little bit of qualifier, and it was just after Canada Cup 2018. Got through that, was first seed through it, and then that's where actually I met Lucas or Kaki.
Yep.
Yeah, and Tyrone or Nitro Flare.
Nitro Flare, right, right.
So I met them both through that. We were talking even through the qualifier. That's where I met them too, and sort of got into the esports fold for Sheridan. Played through the tourney, got first. After that, I think it was Lucas who actually had mentioned something about the ESPN event. So it was an online qualifier that was happening first off. But we were sort of planning to actually go out to collegiate or university tourneys that were happening. So they were having spots in like Atlantic City, University of California. Lucas had mentioned it. I was just like, I'm sold. Let's get it. Let's try to qualify. At the end, I was like, okay, we'll pick Tyrone. We'll do this. We'll rock this thing, and also just try to develop him and sort of see if he can learn more about the game and get stronger.
Because he was a Smash player.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
We played through, our first match was actually Las Vegas, which was the team that had Prototype. Right. He's the guy that sent Punk to losers in EVO 2018. Yeah, played them.
First round.
Yeah.
Wow. Was the tournament seeded at all? I'm assuming not.
It wasn't seeded. I mean, like, it's hard to seed.
It's hard to seed, yeah.
Right, off collegiate teams, especially for a fighting game, and just in general, they haven't had interaction with like FGC. We played in that. That was a match that we lost 3-2. Pretty close, actually. The rest of the guys actually mopped up, and I had to go up at the end and just wasn't able to clutch it out, right? So immediately into losers. That was the rough thing. We were kind of like, we weren't demoralized, but at the same time, it was rough to see ourselves go into losers like right away.
Yeah. Did you guys feel the need to do like super well, like it gave you a push, or did you feel some push down?
Push up.
Push up?
Yeah, it was push up. Like there wasn't really any reason to feel sort of down because of the fact that we did pretty well in the set anyway.
Yeah, you did good.
So we were like, okay, we just had to make it through the next 2-3 rounds and then we'll be good. There was a bunch of players actually that I knew about, but more Kaki knew about, or Lucas. Their CFNs are Lizardman, Adam RPC, and also WI Alex.
Right, like you guys have played them.
Yeah, we played them before. I think Lucas has played them a lot more compared to I did at the time.
Because you're way up there.
No. Yo, at the time it was that weird moment where I was like playing on PS4, but I was trying to like stay in Master.
Yeah.
And then I was like I kept on going up and then coming down. That was the one where the other guys actually weren't able to pick up one of the players. So it was left on to me. So we were down 2-0. That's where the famous clip from my stream, if you will. I mean, it was interesting in general just to be able to get the comeback and like sweep or reverse sweep. But that clutch was actually, I don't know, that's one of the times where I felt the need to actually like get excited and really pop off.
Yeah. Did
Let's
you
go.
I popped
Yo,
a
you
little.
popped
I
off,
actually
eh?
popped up a little because I'm like, at the time it was like qualifying for something big like that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
How am I not gonna really get excited?
Yeah.
You know?
Was it like a yes or like a you stood up and like?
It wasn't even. I didn't really stand up like while I was streaming. It was. It was more just when you're like, yes.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I kind of shouted a little bit like in a bit, but the other guys like Lucas and Tyrone went nuts.
They went nuts.
They went hype. Like Lucas was like, let's go.
It was a proud moment.
Yeah, it was a proud moment.
Yeah.
The guys were really excited. Like even there's another clip there too. It was just like us like telling Tyrone, you're gonna drop Smash now.
Okay.
And yeah, no, the guys were really excited. Like even like the second we won was a moment where we're just like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, you couldn't believe it.
No, we couldn't believe it.
Astonished.
We even like throughout the whole trip, we had a running joke where we were just like, "Are we in Houston? Like, why the hell are we here? Are we here for video games? Like, did we qualify for something? Like, what happened? Like, why are we even here?" And so that was just honestly I'd say the start of something interesting. Not only for like us, but Sheridan as a whole, Sheridan Esports, because we had done it under Sheridan Esports. And of course, the President Harris knew about it too and everything like that, of course. But we didn't know exactly how supportive Sheridan would have been, right? Until Harris had gone out, talked to people, talked to SSU, talked to different, people, important people that could have helped. And really out of nowhere, they're just like, all right, let's take care of that paperwork.
Yo, shout outs to Harris.
Yeah, man. Honestly, like Harris was a big support just in general, like able to do all that, getting hype for us during the tourney too.
Yeah.
Like, he was telling we have also like an article that Sheridan used where he mentioned he's like, yeah, I couldn't stay in my seat the whole time. He was just getting hype, watching the tourney, like cheering for us and everything. Apparently in our Discord, he had like a bunch of people just in a chat and just like talking about it and like just watching it together. So like Harris is a homie, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's a hype man.
Yeah, he's a hype.
He's a Sheridan hype man.
Getting there was just a surreal experience.
How did you feel when you got off the plane?
I don't know. I think I was smiling the whole time. But like, to be honest, like actually, like as much as I feel like, because the type of guy I am, I'm pretty hard on myself. You know this too.
Yeah.
It was also one of those things where I kind of was like, and I still do this to this day. I'm like, do I even deserve to be here? When I was there, I'm like, you know what? I don't need to even think that shit.
Yeah, I did it. I popped.
I got it. I just went there, like, stay focused. But at the same time, like I said, like the getting off the plane and everything, the first few steps in there, I'm just like surreal, smiling, like excited.
Like, this is the moment.
It was insane. Like even going down to baggage claim, I was just like, again, I'm just like, yo, where are we?
Yeah.
Like, why are we here? As a whole, ESPN was just ridiculous. Like being able to experience that, being able to get on a stage like that. The first day at least was kind of pretty chill. We had the hotel basically waiting for us with a bunch of like some swag and other stuff that was.
Yeah, I saw that picture.
Yeah, man. It was actually pretty cool to like get received and also like be like, hey, here's your room, here's your stuff, like. We have a training room for you as well. Like, go at it, like, whatever. And I'm just, like, thinking at her. I'm like, damn, this is legit. This is real. This is real. Even the first day, we had a media day. Talked with a reporter, too. Got to meet the other teams as well. All the other teams were actually kind of, like, nobody wanted to really, like, socialize or really, like, connect with anybody else off the rip. Because everybody was kind of gauging, I guess, like everyone's an enemy. Yeah, in a sense.
Okay. They don't want anyone else to get the read on them.
Yeah. It kind of felt like that at the time. And then at the end of the first day and throughout the second day, everybody kind of opened up after that. We kind of, especially once we got to playing sets. There
was like a room for everyone.
There was a room for everyone.
That's sick, dude.
We got to play sets, connect with them after. It was like, oh man, this is chill. Like everybody was a homie after. Everyone was talking. We're like, all right, cool. Next event, where's everybody meeting up, right?
Yeah.
This bar where everybody headed to after for dinner.
Yeah.
And like it's us on top of like a giant seat. Getting that picture and just like getting connect with everybody else. It was one of the times where it felt down to earth and you were like, okay, this is legit. Like we're here.
Like this is raw.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling it.
The cool thing was getting commentated by Vicious and
Z.
Yeah, it was Z. It was
That's
Vicious
hype,
and Z.
dude.
I don't know why I forgot. Like even for the finals day, having Justin on there, honestly, ESPN was a blessing. ESPN was a blessing, just for
the opportunity, the friends you made, everything.
Everything, to be honest. Even like the timing of it all, and like in terms of like
When was it?
It was
Exactly.
May, the first week of May. We're weekend of May. So
Oh,
it was
school's
May.
done.
Yeah. School's
And you're
done.
blessed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you have nothing to worry about.
You know what's funny though? Actually, I was.
You had an assignment.
I took a course during the summer.
Yeah.
Just to catch up.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, I still had the time, so I'm like, I even told my prof, I'm like, I'm going away, and nothing's coming up, right? They're like, no. I'm like, all right, cool.
Bless.
Yeah. I told them about it too. They were like, "Oh, cool!" Like they were actually pretty hype about it too.
That's sick. Everything you've done leading up to that point, it's just been uphill for you.
Yeah.
You know, obviously there's been some downhill that we don't know about, some negative moments, but I'm sure everything just added up, and you deserve that moment.
Getting on that stage, and like if you look at actually, one of the pictures I posted on Instagram was legit, like just the giant screen. Me and my opponent sitting on the stage.
You took that picture?
Like, yeah.
Oh man,
Was your screen? It was a screenshot of the stream.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
But like their shot was so perfect that it was just the stage setting.
Yeah.
Me, my opponent, and then our characters on the giant screen.
Yeah.
Because it was the loading screen.
Yeah.
Like
it was like your passion just in one picture.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Like that
That's so
alone,
sick.
and just
I gotta
the
get that
stage,
picture.
Yeah, the stage in general was amazing. Like. As the biggest stage I played on, like ever, it was just hype. Like, oh man, I can't explain it.
Like, would you want to relive it, or would you just leave it alone and treat it as like a precious moment that you just want to leave behind, but also remember?
I think honestly, I wouldn't change a thing. I mean, you could say obviously I want to win.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Right? Like nobody wants to lose.
Yeah.
Especially at an event like that. Like nobody wants to lose.
Yeah.
But to like tamper with something like that, no, I can't do it.
You gotta leave it alone.
I gotta let it be.
Yeah.
I would have never thought going through a club at school would be able to get something like that.
Yeah, esports,
or like just being part of like a competitive gaming community to be able to get something like that. Like,
yeah, you never would have thought.
No, I never would have thought.
Talk to me about your latest tournament experiences, NXNE, other grassroots tournaments you've competed in, the local one here, HFN, and other tournaments you might want to talk about.
I placed relatively high, to be honest. Like top 4 consistently, I would say. Won plenty of them too. It's actually really fun to have also a bunch of the Toronto player coming out and just smoke me. I don't care, just smoke me.
Yeah.
And that way I can just like
you can learn
some more. Yeah, get to. Just still talk with the homies still too. Talk with Nickery, Shane, Brutus, whoever comes out, to be honest.
Yeah, just socialize.
Because they're all chill. They're all good people to talk to, and just like
it's good to lose.
Yeah, it's good to lose. It's good to lose. It's always a learning experience, right?
Yeah, as long as you choose for it to be a learning experience.
Yeah, NXNE surprisingly was actually both NXNEs for Street Fighter.
2018 and
2017, 2018. Yeah. So. 2017 was being the first one actually that they had for just esports in general. I think my first top 8 place.
Like, and it felt good.
And it felt really good. I remember you and Ro being there and actually like, damn, okay, like you guys getting that hype.
Dude, we gotta hype you up, man.
Yeah, like that was also like just recently after I met you guys too. First match, of course, was being against Flipside, who like at the time everybody like said he was the best Karen player in all of Canada. And I believed it. Like 100%. I was just like, this guy is godlike. Yeah. I've seen him play. I've seen him the way he like just grinds and also just like
placements at TTT.
Yeah. Not only that, that was like after the whole Red Bull series too.
Oh, that's right.
He was smoking people in Red Bull. I was actually able to beat him in the mirror too, and it was just when I beat him, it felt really like it didn't feel real. Like I felt like, wait, what happened?
Did I actually do that?
Yeah, and but I could definitely feel like the adrenaline going through. Like after it, like Russell even was the one like recording. He's like looking at me. He's like, oh, like he gave me like that surprise look, like not even like expecting it.
Because he's used to watching Flipside play. Yeah.
After that one, I'm pretty sure it was the Blitzman match.
Karen again.
Oh he actually switched to Laura the second game. I could tell he wasn't really
feeling the
Laura pick.
Yeah.
And like the Karen definitely like was like the better fit at the time. But yeah, I was able to win that one. And I think like off of that one, I wasn't like feeling of surprise because I felt like it was like momentum that I was carrying forward, right?
Yeah. You knew your raw skill could take you.
Potentially, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, like at the time, I was just like, all right, I just got to keep playing as hard and as best as I can. I say it wasn't a surprise to me, but like any match at that time, especially with those players, was sort of like a surprise, right? No, I'll take it. I'll take it. I've learned to finally, I'm just like, I'll take it. It's also one of those times where I'm just like, damn, I love the FGC, and I love playing video games.
Yeah.
Especially in this kind of way.
Yeah.
Like playing competitive, it was just like, damn, this is another feeling altogether, and I'm just like enjoying it all.
Yeah,
like,
it
taking
feels
all.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a perfect sort of like sense of like belonging in a way. Like I
Like
felt
you were made for this.
Yeah. But I felt like I should have been. I felt like this is where I needed to be at that time. So after that, I had to play right away. Jimmy Fierce.
Jimmy Fierce. Ryu versus
Karen. The man is godlike. Like just thinking about it and going back and just replaying the match, but also replaying the sets we had after. Because after that, he was just like, okay, I gotta play this and I gotta see this. He smoked me.
He had a burning passion to kill this guy.
Absolutely. The first time I ever met Jimmy too, and able to take that one. It was pretty close actually. None of these matches were free. Having.
Lying.
No. None of that. Hell no. But I mean, like the next day, was able to get into top 8. Got smoked in the first round, losing for top 8 though. But everybody just still come together and just like come out.
This is a great feeling.
Yeah,
this is a great feeling. Your future aspirations for streaming, competing. Just talk to us. Tell us what you're planning.
All right. Well, I mean, mainly the first few things that I'm doing right now currently is mostly sort of just commentating little things, dealing with like Hyper Fight Nights, Shockwave. Just coming out and like having fun with those events. Full-time work taking up my time right now. It's kind of where I have to take like a back seat and sort of like hold off. Taking part with Nagata in his Fight for the Six tourney.
I've watched that. I watched a lot of that.
Honestly, like, here's the thing too, is just like being able to commentate Dragon Ball is just, it's so enjoyable.
Yeah.
And like just not only because of the IP, but also the high level of play that I see in Fight for the Six as well. And also seeing all our Canadian boys do work in like the PS4 events.
Yeah.
Because you'll see like Luke, Kami, Zai played a few times. Leo doesn't actually. And Leo likes to stick to being like his online warrior streamer.
Yeah. He's okay.
I still smoked him before.
Oh, see, he's free.
He's gonna hate me for that. Oh, yo, hold that shit.
Oh man. Yo, he's got a money match right after this.
Yo, that's my homie. Leo's awesome. And I'm one of his biggest fans.
Okay.
100%. I'm 100% one of his biggest fans. To be able to get involved more with Sheridan Esports, I kind of want to get into like a supporter kind of role. Any sort of way I can help out with them in terms of if it's like with FGC stuff.
Yeah.
Building up the Street Fighter team, like trying to get talent.
The supporter role is definitely suits you too, because I mean you have the experience as a player, you have the experience of going to events, and then you have that credibility too. So, I mean, you do a fantastic job for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to see them actually like do well. I want to see
them grow.
Yeah, I want to see them grow.
Yeah.
The streaming is going pretty well. Taking off and sort of trying to upgrade the stream, just trying to see where it goes. Recently, I actually got an upgrade to the stream. Was able to put a webcam in now.
Nice.
So people get to see the beautiful face, the beautiful smile. Of course, thank you so much to the people who subs. Who subscribe and stuff like that.
Shout out to the subs.
Just like who come out, to be honest, they honestly make it worthwhile. Of course, I want to give a shout out to one Ed Boy, aka Paximus Waximus. My boy, yeah. What do you mean, yo? It's godlike. No, I'm saying. That dude is one of the Ed players that I watched and sort of helped grow and develop. And the dude's funny. The dude's hilarious. I actually love watching him stream, and he's just like all around good time. I'm always trying to develop as a player. I always want to do better and like strive for success. So.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you sound like a real support main. You sound like a support main.
I am a support main.
Oh,
no, I'm not gonna lie.
Yo,
for real though.
I know.
For real though. Like not even like you want to play Lee? You want me to back you? You want to play anything? I can play Smite too. My Ymir is godlike.
Oh my goodness, this guy. So yeah, if you want to talk to us more about what the FGC or even esports as a whole means to you and what impact it's had on your life.
So the FGC as a whole, just the deep meaning it has to me is like not only a community that offers like a sense of belonging, sort of like inclusiveness, stuff like that. It's also been sort of a big support as well, along with like my family and other friends that I have too. Like, it's become a thing where I can just come, talk with people, hang out, and just be able to not only express myself freely, but also, talk and connect, and also let others be open and just express what they want to me, right? Dion, who was like one of the other guys that really like pushed me to get better.
Yeah.
Like,
you Karen Mains.
But I think like in that sense, it sort of became something that really opened myself up to, and really made me want to become a better person, because I had more people to, I guess, develop for and become better for, right? And that's not to say like I don't feel like I'm bad or anything like that, or there's something that needs to change.
Yeah.
It's more like I'm doing it out of like a desire to be.
Yeah. Like,
right?
no one's perfect.
No.
Everyone wants to improve. Or at least some want to improve in order to be better.
Yeah. And sort of that's why like the FGC as a whole has become so important, because it's not only helped me to sort of build myself to become a better person, it's also supported me in like those tough times.
Yeah.
And I think coming out to those events made it feel like somebody cared, but also it was like, okay, I know what I have to do to get better, what I have to do to get healthier, and I need to do it because I want to be here not only for everyone here, but for this, for FGC.
For this moment.
Yeah, for
or
the
these
moment.
moments.
Yeah. Some people knew, of course, some people didn't. I didn't want to be like...
Here's my problem.
Yeah, right? Like, to me, I don't want to put any burden onto anybody.
It takes a toll, because like this isn't like a team game.
No.
You can't just like have people shoulder your burdens. Like it's you're shouldering your own burdens.
Yeah.
Right. So it's hard. It's rough.
Yeah. The FGC just like changed my mentality of that. Right. Like, people were like super like open. People like wanted to hang out, wanted to like connect and get to know me more. Wanted to really like know about me, and then eventually it's that thing where it's like, oh man, if somebody's not here, I know that, right? And if I'm not here, somebody apparently also takes note of that too.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, oh wow, this is
nice.
different, and
Yeah.
it feels nice. Like, I'm the guy that wants to see everybody really happy, really engaged, but also like try and keep everybody like up and not feeling down in that way, right? That's that I can and I understand that's like a heavy burden to put on myself, right? I think that's the main reason why I want to try my hardest to really give back to the community,
because it's giving you so much.
Yeah, it's giving me a lot. It's giving me a lot. Like, hell, even the commentating stuff, I'm always blessed for.
What did your family think about all this?
I mean, like, bit by bit, they kind of warm up to it. They kind of understand it to be more than a hobby. But also, I think like certain events where they're always sort of asking me like, hey, how'd the tourney go? How'd this go? They like
that's
really
pretty cool.
Yeah, they're really accepting of it, and they really are like, okay, cool, but it's taken a long time, to be honest. The time through the days with like Call of Duty and stuff, all they saw was like these sort of like angry moments that I would have as like playing a team game and like having like angry discussions with my teammates because we've messed up something, right? Yeah. And in that sense, you can see it could be like really toxic or really like disturbing to see your kid like do something like that, right?
It's
but
true.
Eventually over time they realize that it's not so much like a thing because just to straight up be angry. It's more because this is something like so important that the parents eventually understand. It's like, okay, they want to do this because something they're passionate about, right? And there's no reason to sort of deny that passion. Yeah. Right?
It just takes a little bit of understanding.
Yeah, it definitely does. You can't be, then it's really difficult, not only yourself, but your son or daughter as well, right? The ESPN thing was a huge thing too, because like they were telling me stories about how they were just sitting watching. Actually, my brother apparently had like shown my dad and my mom how to open up the stream and everything on Twitch and everything, and they were just watching and getting hype about it. Yeah, my mom getting pissed off over some things. They were. It was legit. Like they were just watching. Like if they were like watching me playing sports or something like that, they were just like let's get it. Let's
Yeah.
go.
They were in tune.
They were in tune.
Even though they had no idea what was
they
going
had
on.
no idea. The second I came back and the full day that we were talking, they were actually like asking me questions though. They were asking me like, even if it was like a bad matchup, like that I played in the last set.
Yeah.
Or they were asking me like, you could have switched to this, why didn't you, and this and that. And it felt like I was having an interview out of nowhere, like
from people you would have never suspected.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Oh my goodness.
And like when that happened, that moment I was just like, damn, this is exactly what I wanted. Yeah.
Wow. That's like a pinnacle moment for you.
Yeah.
That's sick. Well, what better way to end it off with our Street Fighter 4 duel? Let's get this rolling. You excited, dude? You're about to lose.
Oh,
okay, that was a good punish.
What? That was a bait. We got the bait.
What? Dude, how?
Oh
How's that save? Dude, how's that save?
Because it's fast.
Oh my.
Hey, press that. Press the next one.
I don't understand.
Don't try to ice her.
Oh my god. Don't try to ice her. HP? 10 HP? Oh.
No, what are you gonna hit?
Dude, just avoid it. Oh my god. Wow.
That's half.
bro.
That's pretty ballsy. Wait, this is an
Where's
ultra.
my life?
Where's the ultra? You can just ultra every single one of the spirals.
Okay, light kick.
Yes.
Bruh. Dude, he's making me sweat right now. Oh my god.
That's not bad.
It's almost a chip kill?
Yo, the read! The read!
I'm pissed. How am I losing? It's a good matchup for me. Not
It is.
really. Yes, it is.
It is. He gets mauled. What do you mean?
My health. Oh wow.
Was that traded? I thought it was in there.
I'm surprised. Yo, he just walked up and did it. That's definitely something I would do. His life is just chunky.
Wait, that combo's in this version?
Wait, crouch medium kick?
Yeah.
Of course. I don't know. Also, you're 2-0. What the hell?
Yeah, I know. He's out there.
Okay, I need to go to character select.
You want a character select?
Yes, I'm picking the same character, but I need to think about this one.
Don't kill me.
This is a tough matchup for me.
It's not though. This isn't your favorite. What do you mean?
Okay, it was obviously the costume. I swear to God, if I change the costume, I'm coming back. I'm about to go Super Saiyan on you.
Did you even pick the right color?
And
you gotta pick the stage now? That's what it was? That's what it was.
I'm coming back.
It was the
I'm
stage.
coming back. I'm coming back.
It was the stage.
Dude, it was the costume and
This
the
is a hot
stage.
3-0. This is a hot 3-0.
This is a hot 3-0.
Winner side
Get
hot
out of
3-0.
here, dude. Let's go. Look at this. Look at this. God.
What's up with the red?
Don't ask any questions.
Oh my
You're just gonna get command grab. Every question you ask is a command grab.
Please don't do this.
Yes, just do it. Just do
Aw.
it. Counter hit, we got those. Light punch? I won't ask. DP.
Oh
Why are you doing
my
that?
god.
EX.
Oh my god, this is bad. This is really bad.
I told you. Reverse.
No, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Here comes the comeback.
Oh!
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh my.
okay. We're in there. We're in there.
Why would you do that?
Don't ask. Your character's trash. Look at this. Look at this meter management. This guy's a god. Oh my god. Okay, meter management, toast.
DP's not gonna win.
He focus? Hello? Okay. I got more meter than.
Oh,
No,
yeah, match point. The 3-0?
we can do this.
Is Seth a fraud?
Oh, he's coming back, dude.
Oh my god, I was
Wow.
How was she so
She was plus. DP. It's 2-1. It's 2-1. Yo,
Are you
let's fucking
serious?
go. I call the shots. I call the shots.
Alright.
Look at those grades, dude.
It's in there.
Mama's
It's in
gonna
there.
be proud. No character select?
We're
You
good.
might need it. Just keep doing it.
It's not like this.
He's gonna DP. DP.
Oh.
I fucking knew it. I've trained him for this moment. That's spacing? Yo, do I need to send you Gutex's Ryu guy?
Comeback's happening right now. It's just for entertainment. Come on. The biggest bait. The big brain.
Bruh. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Oh my
Wow.
god. Dude. You can't just do that again.
Oh.
Okay.
She tried to spiral her. She got the back.
Yo, stun!
Stun? Are you serious? No, nothing. No comment.
He just did nothing. DP. Oh, he can't.
Oh.
I'm scared. Oh. Oh. Dude. He's dead. He's dead.
Oh my god.
Bro, it's 2-2. Bro, it's 2-2. Any final words?
Oh, yeah, the coach is like. Oh, no, you can't. Hold on, chill.
Yo,
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Wrong costume, right?
You gotta go back.
Oh. Wait, no, I call it coin toss.
What? Oh my god.
You're done, dude.
She's alive. It's fine. She's alive.
She got a pixel. I'm gonna throw a fireball. Wow. Fire. Bro, you're killing me. What?
Oh my gosh, she shouldn't use the X.
Is this the reverse 3-0?
Oh no, reverse.
Is this the reverse?
It's okay.
You know what? I'm not gonna say anything.
It's
I'm
for
not
show.
gonna say anything.
It's for sure.
I already know he's gonna win. I'm not gonna say anything.
We're fine.
I'm just gonna wrap up now.
No,
I already know I won. I already know I won.
No,
I already know I won. I already know I won.
No, she's fine.
Yo, I already know I won. I already know I won.
my God.
Guys, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. The game? It's been a pleasure.
God damn it.
It's been a pleasure.
Yo, what was that? Come on, man.
Hey, yo, salty run back. We gotta run it back in casuals.
No, I'll hold that.
You hold that?
I hold that. Jerry. Yo, get that mic up. That's some.
Yo, that actually happened.
Oh my god.
I'm pissed for you. What up, guys? That's the end of the interview. I'll catch you guys
Yeah.
later.
Take it easy,
Subscribe, like, peace.